Have you ever been in the restroom and seen someone leave without washing their hands? Let's be honest. It's disgusting and it needs to be stopped. Why is it important and what can we do about it? I'll tell you over the course of the next few minutes. I'll be explaining why hand hygiene is important, describe steps we can take towards becoming more sanitary, and I strongly encourage the cleanliness of hands. The number one problem with not washing hands is the spread of infectious diseases and germs. Washing your hands properly or sanitizing can prevent the spread of respiratory sickness, the flu, and stomach infections. These can all be deadly in people with weakened immune systems. According to Amy Pickering's research, about 2.2 million children under the age of 5 die each year from diarrheal diseases and pneumonia, the top two killers of young children around the world. Both of these are preventable with the use of proper hand hygiene. What can we do to stop this? Tina Admesu found that doctors and healthcare workers' biggest barrier for performing hand washing included lack of hand cleaning products such as sanitizer and soap. So, it's best to keep hand sanitizer on you at all times, whether it be in your purse or your pocket or your car. Sylvia Muniz Price noted that having a dispenser in common areas increased the frequency of hand hygiene from 0.5 to 0.8 events per hour. That's almost doubled. Hand sanitizer can be more effective at killing germs than washing with soap and water as long as hands aren't visibly soiled. So if you have dirt on your hands, you need to use soap and water. But if you've just used the restroom, it's okay to use hand sanitizer. If you're going to be using soap and water to wash your hands, it's best to wash for at least 20 seconds. That can be about the same amount of time as it would take you to sing happy birthday. I like to sing while I'm washing my hands because it's like getting to celebrate my birthday every day of the year. You need to make sure the water is warm but not hot. And if it's possible, try not to touch the public doorknobs with your hands because it can be a breeding ground for germs. One thing we can do to stay healthy is wash our hands at proper times, such as after using the restroom, before preparing a meal, before you eat, after shaking someone's hand, or if you're going to be around anyone who's feeling sick, make sure you wash your hands before and after you see them. And try not to touch your face. If we all started washing our hands more often and at the right time, I know we would see less sickness and we would feel much better and have more time to do the things we love instead of trying to get past an illness. Harvard Medical School released a 4-step do's and don'ts of hand washing and 6-step proper hand washing technique that I would love to share with you. So, don't scrub. Scrubbing can cause damage, especially if you do it a lot. Cracks, small cuts, and calluses give pathogens a place to grow. Keep your fingernails short. Bacteria like the area under our fingernails. Long nails make it more difficult to keep those areas clean. Do use hand lotion, especially during the winter. Keeping the skin of your hand intact is essential to good hand hygiene. Don't be in such a hurry. It takes about a minute to properly wash and dry your hands. These are the 6 steps to proper hand washing released by Harvard Medical School. Let me demonstrate. First thing we're going to do is take off our jewelry because jewelry can be a breeding ground for germs and hide underneath. Next thing we're going to do is grab our hand sanitizer. Now you're going to pour about a quarter-sized amount into your palm. Next thing we're going to do is spread the cleaner over our hands. Make sure you don't allow the sanitizer to drip through your fingers. Next, we're going to clean the backs of our hands and between our fingers. Now switch to the other side. Now we're going to clean our fingertips and our palms. Just do little circles. Next hand. Next, we're going to clean our fingernails. So we're just going to make a cup just like this and apply pressure on our fingernails. And the other side. Next, we're going to do our thumbs. What's next? Right, clean between your fingers. And just keep rubbing in until you feel like your hands are completely dry. Now that you know how to properly wash your hands, I think it's your turn to try. Remember, hand washing can save lives.